So welcome to another, I don't know, this is called Sleevesking video. So I'm going to talk about Betrayal at the House of the Hill. So there's a bit of reflection here, so I try to get this. Okay, anyway, you get the gist. It's a haunted house exploration game where you get a bunch of 3 to 6 players. The interesting part of that is that all the players are cooperative at the start, but it turns out that at least one of the players will be a bad guy. The whole story will turn into a players versus player after what they call the haunt happens, and the fun is about equipping the guys the right weaponry, but then you don't want to prevent the bad guys from getting too much power, but you don't know who the bad guy is. That is the fun part. As you can see, I also got the add-on, the Widow's Walk. This expansion actually rating was not that great because it consists of mainly fan returns, haunts, stories, and I mean, I haven't really played a lot of this, but I heard that it wasn't so good. But if you like a game, why not just get the add-on as well. I'm going to mainly talk about the sleeve today. So as you can see, I haven't even really unwrapped this. Maybe I'll just show you a little bit about the content. So like in the main box, you will have 2 books. One book for the bad guys, they call it the traitor, and one book for the survivors. And this is how the card looks like. Okay, by the way, this doesn't come with the box. This is a moisture absorbing cube made of diatomaceous earth. So the card size looks like this. It's rather weird size, which actually is the challenge, getting the right type of sleeve for it. So as if you have seen my other videos, you will know that actually I'm kind of like a big fan of Mayday's sleeve, because actually the main reason is because I could actually get it from one of the suppliers pretty cheap. So this is what they call the 61 by 112. This was the recommended size for this game on sleeveyourgames.com. What I also got is the Sleevesking 58 by 108 mm. I'm not sure if this was on the page, but anyway, this was what I specifically looked for, and I tell you why I use Sleevesking over Mayday for this. Okay, so let me open up this box, take out some of the components. Okay, so the components, I will just put it there. Same thing, you see that there's a Traitor's Tome, there's a Survivor's Story. So there are 50 stories here, general rules for the games. Okay, since I'm here, I might as well just grumble a little bit about the stupid DAO. Okay, so this DAO is not fantastic because this DAO uses something like this small clips. Okay, the clips are not really good for this DAO. Tell you what, let me just put on one of the DAOs. I'll show you what's the problem. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, this DAO is really not tight, and even by shaking it, sometimes you move. And the first problem here is that the DAOs are too far away from the numbers. Like in this position, I'm not too sure whether it's a 6 or 7, and it comes like shifted. So this one is actually one of the better ones. Really, you have a lot of them in the back. That actually, when you put a table, they kind of shift around, and this moves quite easily and losing track. So what happened was that actually WizKid has actually published a so-called upgrade kit for the Betrayal at the House of the Hill, where it comes with a DAO that looks that instead of having this, is a round DAO with open windows, much like what you see in Gloomhaven or the King of Tokyo. That's a worthwhile get if you want to seriously want to invest in this game, because if you like the game, hey, why not, right? So I'm not really going to go through the component. But something to note is that the miniatures here are all pre-painted. I didn't paint any of this. They are not fantastic miniatures, but good enough, I guess. I don't know, but they're pre-painted. Okay, so I thought of getting sleeve for this as well. You know, actually you can get this size if you look hard enough, I guess. But the problem with this is that this you put on the table, you know, and you want to have another card that's connected, so you want to put it together with, you know, with the doorway matching and things like that. So having a sleeve actually gets in the way, like it doesn't really like sometimes it slips and things like that. So I'm not too sure about sleeving this yet, and I think to most people you probably be very optional. Okay, let's take a look at how the sleeve do. Okay, so what I did was actually before this video I already done up two sleeves. Okay, so one of them using the Mayday and the other one using the Sleevesking. Okay, let me just put it straight first. This is not that one sleeve is better than the other one. Okay, maybe in terms of thickness, yes, Sleevesking is a bit thicker, but you know, it's not that I want to say Mayday is a very bad sleeve, but perhaps this is just not so good for this game. Okay, let's see why. So as you can see, the cut is very loose. See, it just drops easily even if I put this way, because there's a very big gap here and a very big gap here. Because of the dimensions, you can see 61 by 112. Okay, but we look at Sleevesking. Sleevesking is not tight fitted. It's very nicely fitted, and the length is just nice. Okay, so the actual dimension of the card I went to measure it actually is 57 by 107, 108. There are other sleeve. There's one from Taiwan, I think. The Tian Bao is Swan something, the brand, or maybe just called Swan. The 57 sleeve, there's a lot of people who say that because it's tight fitted, it's a bit challenging to push the card in, and as a result, some people bend their card. So I have searched around, and for me, I found the 58 by 108 by Sleevesking. Perfect card for this. I mean, perfect sleeve for these cards. So I'm gonna sleeve my Betrayal with this sleeve. Yeah, I guess this video is mainly about the sleeves. You know, if you really like this game, you know, you want to look for the sleeve to find it, I would recommend this. By the way, I'm not affiliated. Nobody sends me this to review. I actually paid for this. The good thing is this comes with a 110 sleeve. I don't know if this is done on purpose for Betrayal and a House of Hill, because the main box plus the expansion is exactly 110 cards. Okay, I guess that's all I have to say about this game. I'm gonna sleeve it. I'll be happy sleeving it, and I hope if you do, you'll be happy sleeving yours as well. Well, do let me know if you have any comments about other sleeve that you tried with this game, or you know, maybe sleeve you tried with the map tiles, and maybe anything you like or don't like about this game. Feel free to leave your comments below. Thank you for watching. Let's see you next time.